Hello, everyone. Welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot. I hope you're all doing well out there. Tonight or today, we're going to do another pick a card reading, and the title is The Event Towards Your Wedding or the Wedding. This is a quick pick a card reading, and I've pre-shuffled and selected for you because it's a quick one. I've got 5 piles here for you to pick from, and we've got the brown. The first one is the brown group, the second one is the black group, the third one is the pink group, the fourth one is the green group, and the fifth one is the orange group. Please see which one that calls to you, and then we will start. But whilst you are trying to connect to which reading that picks calls to you, I'd like to thank everyone who have subscribed to my channel. Those of you who've liked, shared, and commented, thank you so much for all your support on social media. Thank you so much for those of you who've emailed me with your private comments, because you don't want to share it in public. That is fine. I do enjoy that. That keeps me encouraged and boost and going. Yes, so I do enjoy all that. So thank you so much. For those of you who like to book a private reading with me, please do check my about page. I now have an Esty shop, and I'll put all the links down below the description box. And once I hear from you, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So yes, this reading is for the event that leads towards the wedding. It could be your wedding. It doesn't matter, whether you've been married once or twice, wherever. You can just pick one, or you can pick two. So this is a fun reading. So yes, I think I'll give you some time to connect. Okay, I hope you are ready. And we are going to start with group 1, okay? Okay, so the brown group, here you are. This is going to be your reading. So this is the event towards your reading. This towards the wedding you're thinking about. Whatever you need to do or what's going to happen before, this is surrounding the wedding, okay? And we've got the theme, we've got your location, we've got the time or the season, and we've got the location of the wedding. Yeah, so you've got the Three of Pentacles. You've got the three of Pentacles, you've got the Tower card, and then you've got the the Seven of Wands. So for what I see here, brown group, I feel like here something will come to light. I feel this is how do I say it? The things surrounding your wedding or the wedding you are thinking about, I feel like here some stuff going on. I feel like it's more to do with family. Okay, I feel it's to do with family. Something will come to light, certain things that you are not too sure about. I feel with the Tower card there'll be some type of chaos, some kind of chaos going on in your life around that time, or that the wedding. I feel there'll be a lot of some type of disruptions. But I also feel like, yes, for some of you, you will be very much in love with each other, and you'll be possibly thinking that you want to be married, secretly, because I feel here you are actually, how do I say, you are defending. You are defending your ground. You have something to defend, and I feel this is you defending, warding people off. Okay, that's how I see it. Okay, so this might not look like the best cards, but I feel like, whatever it is, you face some challenges, or whoever you are thinking this wedding is for, they will have to face some challenges, and they will have to stay their ground, because there could be like people will be fighting against you and might not want you to get together. But I feel like, yes, you will win. Okay, you will stay your ground. But I feel here you will come across people who are not so supportive of you, and then you will fight off. And yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. Okay, so it will be a bit chaotic, but you are going to stand your ground, and you are going to, yeah, win. So for location, we've got the 10 of cups here, and your location, I feel your location is going to be in a castle. And yes, this is a wedding where I feel like all ages will be welcomed. And I feel that, yes, it's going to be like, happy family wedding. Everybody, after you have fought and, had your peace of mind with everyone, you are going to have a very happy wedding. All age, all groups invited. That's how I feel this wedding is going to be. And also for your for the timing or season, you've got the hanged man here. I feel for the hanged man here, for some of you in this group, because it's the timing, I feel this could be a Pisces season. So it's possibly between February or March. Okay, this is when this wedding will be held, or will be, when it will take place. Yes, that is how I see it. And also, your theme will be mostly purple. So whatever you do to decorate the place, I feel purple will be one of the colors, or the main color, that you'll be using for your decoration and things like that, which I think is awesome. Yes, absolutely awesome. So yes, brown group, I feel this is quite straightforward. And yes, I think I'll leave it here, or else I'll keep talking. So we will move on to group 2, okay, which is the black group. So black group, welcome to your reading. Yes. So this is the events leading to the wedding, or your wedding. This is the time. Sorry, this is the location. This is your time or season, and this is your theme. So let's see what you've got here. You've got the 9 of cups. Sorry, the 9 of wands, 4 of cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel for the people in the black group, most of you here, I feel most of you have been single for quite a long time, or before you get your wedding, or when the wedding happens, this event leading towards it, most of you would have been single for quite a long time. Okay, quite a long time. And you'll be like, I'm getting fed up of being single. For some of you, that is how it will be. And then all of a sudden, you will meet your soulmate. I feel most of you in this group, you will meet your soulmate. And you've got this, Knight of Cups here. So I feel when this person comes into your life, everything is going to be great, but you might not even realize that. I feel like, yes, that is how it's going to happen. And I feel you too, or the people you are looking at this video for, they will have a very strong relationship with this nine of wands here. It will be a very passionate, a very loving, and it will be a very strong bond. Okay, so that is how it will be. It will be like you're single for a long time, you meet someone all of a sudden, by the time you know you're getting married, you're like, are you sure, that kind of thing. So we move on to your location or venue. So having this location, this as your location, I feel like this is going to be like in a barn, because you've seen this like outside, this could be like a canopy. Yeah, so by to be an outdoor kind of wedding or wedding reception kind of thing. That's how I feel it's going to be. That's how I feel here. And people are going to be very, very relaxed and, chilled out. I feel people in this group, you are going to feel very secure in yourself. That is how I'm connecting, these cards. You feel very secure in yourself. You are not there to please anyone kind of thing. So I feel your venue is going to be like an open space where people can feel free and chill out. Or some of you, as they say, the barn, and you can have like a tent, TP kind of thing. That's how I see here. That will be the venue. Okay. And for timing, we've got the Hierophant. So this could be a Venus season, or it could be in between, let's say, end of April to May. Okay. So May will be most of you. That is when your wedding will be planned, or that will be when you will be how do I say it? You'll be getting married. Okay, so for your theme, you've got the blue lace agate, and I feel for most of you in this group, your wedding theme is going to be blue. Some of you, and then the bride would certainly want to wear lace. Lace will be important, and this, I feel people in this group, the wedding or your wedding is going to have a lot of the speech of the person doing the speech. People doing speeches are going to be very, very creative. That's how I see it here, because blue lace agate is for communication. So that is how your theme is going to be, lace, and then there's going to be blue as the main theme. So yes, I feel people in this group, you are very chilled out, yeah. I feel this is a very lovely reading. So yes, we will move on to the next group. Okay, I'm enjoying these readings. Right, so pink group, welcome to your reading. And yes, we're going to see what your wedding or their wedding is all going to be about. So this is the event going to lead towards that. This is going to be your venue, your time or season, and this is your theme. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords, the Moon, and also the Fool. Okay, having these cards here, I feel like this is a family dispute. Okay, I feel for most of you, your relatives or people close to you, some of them are not going to be too supportive, not because they don't love you. I feel because they love you that much, especially having the Fool card here and having the Moon. I feel they will be worried or anxious, or some of you would be anxious about going far away. So I feel like for some of you, or most of you, this wedding that you are looking at will include, relocation. That is how I'm seeing it. Even though to be a start for you, or whoever you're watching it for, I feel, yeah, there's a long journey there, and I feel your relatives, people who are involved in your life, they are not going to be too supportive of that, because they don't want you to be distant from them physically, having that here, because this is to do with home. This is to do with leaving home, and this is, mostly either is a family kind of thing, but it's a wedding, so it will be your family. It won't be the government. Yeah, so this, I feel you have a tight net family, and they would prefer that you live local after the wedding, so they don't like the fact that you'll be going far away or relocating. I feel that that's going to be their issue, but I feel eventually, you will sort yourself out. Yes. So that's, so here, this is your venue, your location, okay? And this is your time or season of getting married, and also this is your how do I say it? This is your theme. So, having the Queen of Pentacles as your location or venue, I feel this will be like it will be like a grand wedding. It will be I feel it will be like in a hotel or a venue of someone that you know, but I feel like most of this could be like the reception. But I feel the wedding itself will be grand, to be luxurious wedding, something like that. It will be like limited people will be invited there. If you are not that special, we can't invite you here. That kind of invitation, or that kind of thing, that's how I feel here, that this is how your wedding is going to be, or this wedding is, you can't bring anyone, or it's going to be very selective. That's what I want to say. Yeah, very selective, and this place is going to be very luxurious place, very, very luxurious. It doesn't matter where it is, whether you decide to do it in a big garden or whatever, but I feel this is going to be a very, very opulent wedding. That is how I feel here, like really posh. That's how I feel here. The location will be posh. Yes, that's how I feel here, but I have a feeling here that this Queen of Pentacles, even though she represents home, it would be like a homely type of wedding. However, I feel like my aim here is more to do with the reception, when I talk about the venue. But I feel this, for most of you, I feel more like this could be like a very top-notch hotel or venue. I don't feel that it's necessarily a castle, but I feel for some of you it would be like a very like a villa, and you have this garden there, like a chateau, something like that. I feel like a France feeling to this, you know, something like that. Something. So if even it's a castle, it will be a castle where people live, and it will be that type of posh thing, that kind of thing. That's how I feel. It's going to be very luxurious. Okay, I think I'm talking too much. So this is the King of Cups for the season, or the timing that you'll be getting married. So this will be sometime between September and October. Okay, so this is Scorpio. Sorry, October and November. That is the Scorpio, energy. So that is when you will be getting married, or that is when you plan getting married. So that's the timing. And here, I feel here your venue, your theme is going to be this, smoky quartz here, I feel it's going to be very, formal. That is how I see it. It will be a very formal type of wedding, because it matches with that. You have to be it to be invited here. I feel your families are very protective. So this is going to be very, very formal. That is how I see it, looking at this, crystal here. I hope this has been insightful for you, pink group, and we will move on to the green group. Okay, so green group, welcome to your reading. This is what the event's going to happen. This is your time. Sorry, this is your location. This is your time, and this is your theme. Okay, so I feel the people in the green group having the high priestess here, the 2 of swords, because this is a 2, this is also a 2, and this is the 8 of swords. I feel most of you here are very spiritual. Whatever you do, you are very spiritual. This group, most of you are healers, okay? And I also feel like most of you are connecting to whoever the person you are getting married to are also very spiritual, okay? Also having this type of frustration or restriction here, I feel like for some of you, you will be confused as to what you want to do. I feel there will be a lot of family influence. I feel some of you, I feel here, okay, having this 8 here and having this 2 here, and especially another 2, okay? I feel there's a secret there. Some of you will have a secret lover. That's how I feel. Some of you may have a secret lover. Some of you may have 2 people to choose from. And I feel like, yes, you have the choice to choose one person. And I feel this is where you'll feel confused here. I also feel for the 8 of swords, okay, this restriction, I also feel for some of you, this could be like an arranged marriage and you are not too keen on it. For some of you, you are not keen on the arranged marriage. And I also feel that is why you've got this 2 of swords here, because you've got 2, and then you've also got the Hanged Man as your venue, okay? Having this Hanged Man as your venue, I feel like, you're not going to be certain of where you are going to get married, okay? That is how I see it. It will be undecided. You wouldn't know what to do, because here, look at all that, I feel there would be so much confusion, or there's confusion here, there's secrets here that you wouldn't know which way to go, okay? So if the wedding is undecided, it's understandable, but it could be that some of you too, you could run away, because you could have a secret wedding, you could run away. So nobody would know, or maybe you might not even know when you're getting married, but you might arrange, and then by the time you know, you've gone and you are married. That is how I feel most of you is going to be. That is how I see it here, okay? And then in terms of timing, whatever you do, it will be like a Virgo season. So let's say it could be like how do I say it? New moon in Virgo, something like that. Something like that. So for some of you, it could be in September, but you might not know the exact date. Like someone would say, on the first of such and such and such. But I feel with, this being the venue, you wouldn't know the venue. Okay. But if even you know the timing, you might not know the venue, or you might be even confused about what venue to pick. So I feel like for most of you, your venue is undecided, or you'll be struggling to decide on the venue, because I feel like you still have most of you here have two people to choose from, and I strongly feel some of you've had some arranged marriage and you are not sure if you want it. Okay. Yeah, that is how I see it. So I feel that's where most of the confusion will come from. Okay, so now we've got citrine here as your theme, and here I feel like, yes, um, there will be a lot of gold, or how do I say? Yeah, a lot of gold in the as your theme when you are getting married. But I also feel like it will also be like a very casual day. I don't feel it's going to be over the top kind of wedding. I feel it will be very quiet, very simple, nothing over the top. Because I feel like maybe, perhaps originally, you have an idea that you want your wedding to be very grand, but with all this confusion going on, I feel, and also not having a decide venue. But if even you have a venue, I feel it to be a last minute, decision. You will be struggling to, because this hanged man, this is your venue and the man is hanged. So there's no decision. You see, there's no decision. That is how I see it here. Yes, so yes, I feel like Green Group, this is quite an interesting one. So whether you're going to go for an arranged marriage or you're going to go with but I feel there's two people to choose, and I feel you're going to be confused. But I feel there's going to be a strong family influence that will come with this confusion as well. Okay, there'll be a strong family influence, or some of you have a secret lover, and that is why you don't want to get married to whoever everyone knows is your partner. That's how I feel here. Or some of you don't want to get married. You don't really want to, because this high priestess, she's in hibernation, he's also in hibernation, so there's some type of secret there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I hope this has been insightful for you guys. Now we'll move on to the orange team. So, orange group, welcome to your reading. Yes. So, this is your event leading towards your wedding. This is your venue or location. This is your time, and this is your theme. Okay. Right. Orange group, having this King of Swords here, I feel for some of you, this is action that you will have to take. Okay? You have to take an action, and this action that you need to take has something to do with pain, something to do with resolving family conflicts. That is how I see it. You have to resolve it before you can actually go ahead with this wedding. That is how I'm feeling here. Okay? Because I feel there's some type of burden here, and you need to sort this burden out with this, sorrow card. And I feel this is an action that you need to take. Okay? You take the action, and if even you are having confusion or problems with your family, get it sorted out so that you can have the wedding that you want. That is how I see it here. With this judgment card, you need to sort things out for you to feel happy. I feel like for you to feel happy that you are getting married, you are the people who would want to have your relatives around you. You want to have people to support you. I feel like this is how you want it. And so you have to solve any family issues that you've got. Okay, that is painful for you. For some of you too, you have broken up with the person that you are getting married to, and you need to resolve everything that needs, you need to clear it out. Don't hold any, past issues with you, and, carry it on. Do not. That's how I see it here. Okay. So for your venue, I feel it's going to be, most of you is going to be in a hot country, or on that day when you're getting married, it will be very warm in that location. Either it's a hot country, or the temperature of that day is going to be really hot, like the 10 of wands. Okay, that's how I'm seeing it. And for the season, I feel is going to be any of the earth season. Like it could be a Capricorn season, could be a Virgo season, or most likely Taurus season. Okay, so we're talking about any time between September, or it could be January, or it could be May, because the world card is on earth. So it could be that, or it could be any time that there's any of these earth signs are in season or in transit. That is when your wedding will happen. And here I feel this is your theme. Your theme is white. Most of you will be wearing white, and I feel for some of you, you might even go to the beach. And I feel whatever you wear, it will be more casual, and you're not going to be too fussy. That's how I feel. This group, you're not going to be too fussy. You want to make your wedding very, very simple, very enjoyable, nothing over the top. It doesn't matter how much you've spent. You want the day to be relaxed. That is how I see, and that's what I feel with this card here. So yes, Orange Group, I hope this reading has been insightful and fun for you. I've certainly enjoyed doing it. And yes, I will leave the reading here. I will see you next time, or you see me next time. Yeah.